We know that there were three people involved. Initially, two people attacking another person. We believe that if we take a look at the wider shot, first of all, actually, you can see a better idea of the geography. So we know that a vehicle, which was a blue Vauxhall, turned either left or right into this road, mounted the pavement, and ended up just there, underneath the trees, and it is there that that vehicle came to rest up against a road sign. It looks as though it has crashed. Now, just next to that vehicle, you can see a red marker on the road there. That is where this machete-style attack that has been described by various witnesses, that is the point at which that person was attacked, and we believe potentially under that blanket or covering was where the body ended up of the person who died. A very distressing attack witnessed by certainly some people in this area. You can see a tower block right next to it. We also have a school. This is the playground for the school just to the north of where this happened. So an area now that has been cordoned off, a very large police cordon around it. So you have this chain of events of a car going into this area, potentially knocking down this person, or certainly there being some kind of collision with that person, and then these men seemingly, allegedly getting out of the car and taking part in some kind of machete attack. Let's move in closer to the image that we showed you before, and this is where we believe the two assailants, the alleged assailants in this attack, ended up. So you have a pile of clothes here and a pile of clothes here. This is where they were treated by the paramedics. You can see a paramedic bag just on the road there, left in situ. A number of clothes obviously cut off, but what you can also see here are these plastic wallets almost, or plastic coverings, and these are each pieces of evidence, and amongst them there are many more than just the ones that you can see in the picture here. There are a huge variety of different weapons that have been strewn across this road in southeast London. They now, of course, are part of this investigation, will be forensically analysed. We've seen forensics officers starting to arrive in the last half hour. But what we've also been hearing, Colin, was that between the initial incident with the car and the attack on that person who died in this incident, and the police arriving and shots being fired and these two men falling to the ground, there was a gap of around 20 minutes or so when the police were responding, when the armed response teams were getting to that area. And in that 20 minutes, we've been hearing from witnesses crucial detail that may start to unravel to those investigating what's been going on, exactly what happened. Details surrounding the kind of behaviour they were exhibiting, taking photographs, asking people to take photographs of what was happening in that 20 minutes or so when these two men, heavily armed, were waiting for police to turn up. When police did turn up at that scene, witnesses say that they were confronted by these two men wielding weapons, whether it was guns, one carrying two meat cleavers. That is how it's been described by witnesses. So a terrifying picture that has emerged. Boris Johnson has said it is a sickening, deluded and unforgivable act of violence.
It does sound, if the reports are true, it does sound as if their behaviour was designed to maximise antagonism and fury about their actions. Tom, thanks very much indeed.